Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome. Let me just Good morning. How's it going? Hi. Welcome. Had the worst day ever. Oh no. What happened? Woke up before my alarm still got up late. That's me too. That's me too. You failed. Oh no. Oh man. So sorry that happened. Do you get to try it again? Yeah, I know it. Driving is hard. I take it from me. Driving is hard. It is what it is. Yeah, it's okay. You can take it again. Whenever it's available, and no, no. Okay, now we'll have a great combo here, and it'll hopefully make it better. Now the vibes are up. Awesome. Yeah. No, hopefully, um, today's stream we can make it better. Oh, hold on. Got food ready and all. Yeah, we're ready for it. We're ready. Got the food. Got the drink. Got the water. I only have water today. Actually, I just realized. Hold on. Yappy time. Yes, I'm excited because I've been wanting to do this for a while now. Um, so I'm very excited. Hold on. Okay, awesome. It's really hot too. I think I'm gonna hold on. I think I'm gonna change to shorts real quick. And then I'll be back. Okay? Give me like 10 seconds, okay? Hold on. Okay, we're back. It was just so hot. I was like, I feel like I'm sweating. The AC's not on. Okay, see. What do you want me to use my precious points on? Anything you want, I guess. Anything you want. Um, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if you have time to use them because we're gonna be yapping a lot. We're gonna be talking about this a lot. No coffee today, actually. Unfortunately, I really do want it because I did not. I did not sleep a lot. I actually went to sleep at I fell asleep around 4 in the morning. So, and then I woke up around like 9:30. So, how many? I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's like 5 hours. Um, so I wish I had coffee, but I was good and I didn't take any. I was like, oh, I'm late. I had a toast though. I had like bread. So I had something to eat because I was really hungry. Yeah. Yeah. But no, today we have just water because I know I'm gonna be yapping a lot. So I made sure I filled up all of my bottle. Uh, And I think I'm ready. Hold on. I think we can. Ooh, I moved the thing that I know I meant to move. It's fine. I meant to move me. Because we could totally make myself bigger because we don't need to do that. But also, we can kind of make this a little bit bigger. Hold on. That way y'all can see a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yay. What other commands can I use in chat? You mean with the Streamlabs bot or? I'm not sure. Big. You can see me better now. And actually, I'm gonna make my letters a little bit bigger. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because personally I've never used the Streamlabs before. But I can check now. Hold on. Yeah, so if you put it like an exclamation mark. Yeah, the default commands are like. You can ask the Magic 8 Ball a question. Is that a go? Hi, welcome. I'm the goat. No. I guess I'm a bull a little bit because I'm a Taurus. Yeah. Let me see my 5. Okay. Yes. Go enough, exactly. The goat, not the movie. Okay. Anyways, I think we're ready to start. Mayhaps. Okay. First of all, we're gonna give this thing a title. Okay. I'm a real writer. I promise. Okay. How? Oops. If I know how to spell. Okay. How to survive the zombie apocalypse. 101. Of course. Stream of the year. I hope so. I'm trying my best. We'll see how it goes. Also, feel free to give me any suggestions if you're like, I actually don't think that would be feasible, like, or you're like, oh, I think this option would be better. As we go throughout the stream, I'm welcome. I welcome all suggestions and comments. And if I don't agree, I will fight you on it, but it's okay. A little debate hurt nobody. Don't forget to bring coffee. No. Okay. First of all, we have to establish like where are we? Who are we? What the hell are we doing? Right. So okay, let me make this title. Let me make this in the middle, like our actual title. By K. It's me. I'm K. Okay. Awesome. Fold this. Man, I can polish this, Loki. Except that it's not real, but you know. I feel like okay. First few things we can think of is glass of chalky milk. Wanting a goatish person? Well, welcome. You came to the right spot, I think. A goat enough, I guess. You know, some people call me the goat, but it's okay. I'm joking, guys. Nobody calls me the goat. Everybody calls me Unk, but right on time. Yes, exactly. Okay, we're here. We're ready. We're excited. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Actually, I have been wanting to do this for a while. Okay, so we're using all of my expertise. Can't be the Unk. I'm not that Unk. I'm like only 23, guys, so I'm not Unk, but I have a lot of younger cousins and siblings, so to them, a monk. They're like, damn, you're pushing 30, huh? I'm not even like, I'm not even 25 yet. How am I supposed to push 30? Like, that's crazy. Unk and goat ears. Stop. No, that is unk and goat ears. Stop. That's crazy. No, no, stop. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Simply don't worry about it. All right. Okay. So I have a lot of Coco expertise. So taking all of my knowledge, okay, all of my knowledge that I have, I read every single, like, anything that has zombie apocalypse, zombie related stuff. I like pretty much have picked up on it. Whether there's a book or media, I've watched so many movies. Even I watched the good and the bad. I don't care if it's a zombie apocalypse, I will watch it. I've watched Train to Busan. I've watched Zombieland. I've watched C Nation. I've watched World War C, like, etc. Like, there's so many things that I have watched, and so given all of that, okay, given all of given all of that knowledge, I'm thinking we can survive this, right? All the knowledge you committed over your aunt's ears. Yes, but no, but yes, I guess. That's crazy. No. It's take you by head. Don't worry about it. Simply don't worry about it, okay? I did accumulate all of this knowledge, okay? So we're gonna use all of this to survive, okay? Let's say a zombie apocalypse starts right now, okay? So let's start with the setting, okay? Setting. And then we'll make it like, I'm thinking like, how can we write this? If it starts right now. No, okay. So first things, actually, just go back to bed. That's literally some of my friends. I was like, what would you do if a zombie apocalypse starts? And because that's one of my icebreakers, by the way. And some of my friends are like, I would just let them eat me. And they're like, yeah, I don't want to live through that. I'm like, damn. Where's the whimsy? Where's the silliness? But no, I understand. It's like hard to think about. I like this song. Anyways, what was I doing? What continent we're starting on? Okay, so since I wrote too many B's. Since I live in the U.S., I think I'm gonna start in the U.S. Also, it's one of the easiest countries to get guns. So if I'm getting a gun, I am definitely in the U.S. How they eat us is no brain. No, we have brains. Sometimes the brain cell gets passed around, but we have brains. No. Okay, I'm joking. Okay, so we're starting with the US. So let's say I start right now. I'm gonna give you all just a cute little setting. We're in the US. Lol. We have no brain. Stop. No, we may have like 1 or 2 brain cells accumulated together. It's fine. Okay, at least I think. Me personally, I think we share it. Yeah, we sometimes do. Sometimes I need somebody else to be my eyes because I cannot see the things. Even though I have glasses, I should be able to see things. Okay, so we're starting in the United States of America. Hold on. Okay. What else? Okay, depends on where we're starting. So if we live by the city, we have quite a bit more difficult time to survive, or like a lower chance. If live by the city, city, lower chance to survival. Lower chance of survival. If live rural, higher chance of survival. Everybody knows this. Okay. Thank you, Grammarly. What state we're starting in? I think most states are the same. Like, well, it depends. So I live in the East Coast, so literally any state in the East Coast are pretty much the same. Yeah, because East Coast, yeah, whether you live in the East Coast and the West Coast are pretty much the same. Any state, the states that would be like difficult to or like would be the difference, I think would be the middle, like middle east. No, it is what? Goodness, what is it called? Like the middle states. I forgot what they call it. If we lived in Texas, we would be fine. Yeah, kind of low key, yes. I feel like if we lived in Texas, actually, Texas has a really big city, Dallas, and it has a lot of foot traffic. So I think Texas would be one of the states that kind of like falls as well. Like the big states are New York, California. We got Chicago, we got Texas. Those are like, why did I say Chicago? Chicago's a city. We have like Illinois, Chicago. Those are like big cities, big stuff. Yeah, but everyone got guns. Yeah, most people got guns. Okay. That's why, like, okay, if you live in a rural area, there's a higher chance that, not only because there's a higher chance of survival, because, okay, let's put it like less people, higher chance of someone owning slash having a gun. Yeah, so if you go into a house, well, hopefully you don't go into a house, but if you befriend someone that has a house, because if you're in a rural area, they will shoot you. So potentially they're like, there's zombies outside, how do I know you're not one? Like, my bad, didn't mean to go in and trespass, my bad. But yeah, so like there's a higher chance for you to find a gun on a house. In the city, more people, less chance of finding guns in houses. But if you go to a police or a military base, or New York City is already kind of, yeah, it's like done. Safe, some isolated. Yeah, anyone on islands, well, unless like you have a lot of air traffic, then that's a little bit it's always the every single thing in the patterns that I've seen on zombie movies is that if there's an airplane, there will, if you have an airport, you will have a fall down, like, because the airplanes are like the main foot of traffic, like the main reason why a lot of like people get infected is the travel. Airplanes, trains, buses, anything that contains a lot of people in one space, in one enclosed space. I'm calling the government to switch off traffic. Yeah, well, hopefully our governments are smart enough to like close off, because that's some of the movies, they're like, the government's taking control and they have closed off the area of it. I'm like, yeah, and then they're bombing it. They usually do bomb it. Hi, welcome. Okay, let me see how we're looking. We should go live in Canada. Oh, Canada would be good, but here's the issue with Canada. If apocalypse happens, we're fortunately still going to our 9 to 5. No. If an apocalypse happens, you bet I am not showing up to work. And second of all, I don't know if y'all seen Some 101. This is how you spell it, Some 101. But this guy does not go to work, or he like tries to, but then it's like everybody's dead. So Stream popping off. Yeah, I'm so happy. I could literally yap about this the whole time. Um, seen it? Yes, yes, yes. Also, yeah. So this guy, he doesn't go to work. I mean, he tries to. He does. He thinks about it, and then he realizes his whole everybody, like his boss is dead. Boss is dead. I'm like, yeah. Nobody showing up to 95s. I think it would end up like Last of Us cities at worst. Yeah, it would be like it's confusing. Yes, if I me too. If it ever starts, I wanna go travel. I don't care. Like guys, like there's no way. Hold on, let me take a sip of my water. Okay. Oh, if the virus is airborne, everybody's freaked. There's no survival. Okay, the human race done. It's over. The only way you can get out is like go out in space. But even then, there's like a small chance of the virus going into the craft, into like the space shift. Um, the only chance of survival is if you're immune to it. Like that's it. And then we have a whole that would start a new different race of humans, like a sub race of humans, because it's like only the humans that are immune to the virus are born. That kind of is like the 100th like the show where there was like three different tribes of humans, where it's like the humans that went off into space, the humans that stayed out in the radioactive zone, and then the humans that were like underground. And those were like three different kinds of humans. Now, if it was a fungal virus, that would be a lot easier. But I think it would be a fungus. Like it would be a virus because I'm thinking, how the hell did the zombie apocalypse start? And actually, I'm thinking back to all my research. Chockyville, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, like honestly, like if it was a fungus, like I'm thinking like all of my zombie like things, because I funny enough, I don't know if I can pull it up now, but I can. I have research about zombie like things, viruses or bacteria in Earth that exist at the current moment, and there's around four of them that exist. Cordyceps, yeah. We have the zombie ants, zombie spiders, zombie deer, which is a new one. That one's a newer virus that has popped up. There is and the zombie wasps. Yeah, those are four different animals that get affected by either a bacteria or a fungi like um thing, and they get like mind controlled to affect other species and their own. Yeah, zombie wasp. Yeah, no, the zombie deer is actually kind of scary because it had a small chance of infecting humans as well. So that was like a closer. Whoa, we're getting a little bit closer to the human side of it. Okay, okay. I'll wait for the ad. Hold on. I'm drinking water. But yeah, like I said, I've watched so many things. Rabies are kind of like zombie viruses. Um, I don't think so. I think they would be like a far cousin if rabies were to be like zombie viruses. Um, Mainly because rabies is more of like I want to attack anything and everything. It's kind of like you go feral, you go crazy. That's kind of rabies. That's why they would be like a far cousin rather than more like a zombie virus. Because a zombie virus would be like, I want to spread the infection. That's the main like category. Okay, wait, hold on. Categorizing zombie virus slash bacteria. Bacteria. Okay, let's go. LOL. Okay. Okay. Welcome back. Okay. The virus got bullied up through the internet. No, actually, I think it was like too many people knew about it, and so they were like, I'm not gonna spread or anything. That's kind of what it felt like. It felt like everybody suddenly started to be aware of it, and so it just kind of stopped. I don't know. Okay, so we're categorizing what do we consider a zombie virus or bacteria? Yes. You know, you would think the governments would learn a little bit through the COVID, but a lot of governments, every government, none of the governments learned. Like, you know, quarantining sometimes is good. Sometimes you have to keep the people in there. It's okay. Very contagious, yeah. So okay, spreads. Victims try to spread virus slash infect others when possible. I feel like I said this when possible. It's just like this feels like a report, like a science report. Like, my victim has no. Angry, very angry. Yes, like feral behavior. Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's how you spell behavior. Thank you. Oops, that's not what I meant. Violent. I think ignores self injuries. Hold on, let me put that in a different line. It's not self injuries slash will still function even with grave injuries. Okay, I think that's pretty good. No, don't change my thing. Okay. Only headshot counts. Yeah. Well, it depends, because some zombie movies, they have like, you have to cut off the head. Sometimes. But loss of self-control. This is true. Wait, I'll put that in the verb here. No self-control. So no conscious. Brother, conscious sucks. I don't know. No consciousness. There you go. Once again, thank you, Grammarly. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna ignore all the possibilities of this virus or bacteria being airborne, because I feel like that would take out the fun of it. We can no longer survive unless you're like chosen by the immortality. No, not immortality. Immunity. Some superhuman ability. Infected not attacking other infected. Okay. Take ideas from zombie graveyard. I know, right? Okay. Wait. Okay, so we don't know about the superhuman ability yet. But there is a chance of humans mutating. I'm thinking like there's a chance of humans mutating to have some sort of super ability alongside with this virus. Then we put a question mark. And then we're gonna add here infected, not attacking self or other like creatures. Awesome. I'm able to affect other mammals. Will it? I feel like if it's like the zombie deer, if it's like the virus like a zombie deer, it would be able to, because that kind of started. Same with the Train to Busan. Like in Train to Busan, that's kind of how like Loki how it started. Because you could see the fish all dead, and then you saw the deer at the start of Train to Busan, where it was like infected, so it would be able to infect other animals. And we'll put that question mark because we don't know for sure yet. Can chance of infecting other animals? Cool. Okay, I am spelling it right. Animals? Question mark? Okay. Okay, so this is how we categorize the virus. Okay, the zombie virus. Victims try to spread the virus, infect others when possible. Feral behavior, violent, no self-control, no conscious thoughts. Ignore self-injuries, will still function even with grave injuries. Infected, not attacking self or other like creatures. Chance of infecting other mammals, animals? Question mark. We don't know for sure yet. Chance of mutation with a super ability? Question mark. We don't know for sure yet. Okay, what advantages do we have? What do we do in this possibility? We don't know yet. Okay, hold on. Creating the ultimate zombie. No. We have to give him. Yeah, we have to give him some debuffs because if we give them the like, if we make the ultimate zombie, we have no chance of survival. Okay. Uh, um. Categorizing. Okay, here in the categorizing, we can be like, we can make them like have bad eyesight. I feel like the moment they're, I feel like it just makes sense that the zombies don't have, because they have no conscious thoughts. They rely on other senses like touch and smell. They really don't. I feel like rely on sight. They can't really see. So I've got to say, bad eyesight. Slash doesn't rely on sight. Okay. Stupid like common sense. Yeah. I don't think we have a cure yet because we just this is like just starting. Okay, we can pretend that we wrote this a week after. Okay, a week after everything started because we had to think about it. Can zombies beat Goku? No way. If the zombies can beat Goku, we're dead. It's over. Like no, that's crazy. Okay, lack of common sense is a good one. Lack of common sense. It says I'm thinking, how can I word this? Like, doesn't don't create like other scale of Walking Dead to ML Okay, just like a common sense would be good. Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think okay. I actually saw this analysis once on YouTube. I don't remember who wrote it, but somebody wrote an analysis on the zombies, and they were like, scientifically speaking, it would make no sense for the zombies to be fast because their bodies are deteriorating. Their bodies are like dying, so it makes no sense for them to be fast. But also, I don't think they would be slow either. Like we have already established that they ignore self injuries and will still function even with grave injuries. So that leads me to believe that they will be like a medium speed, slash like, and we'll advance that thought with like average speed of a person running slash walking. If they're walking, they're walking, they're running, right? Although the running, if they trip and fall or if they damage their bodies, it will stay damaged because they can no longer heal. When does the power of friendship come into play? Whenever I meet my friends. No, actually, this is one of the things we're gonna talk about too. Okay. Let's put it into a thought here so I don't forget. Oops. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, there you go. Community. Okay, we'll keep it like this for now. Cannot operate tools or make complex plans. I like that. Wait. Cannot make complex plans or use tools. There you go. Awesome. Amazing, wonderful. Okay. No, stop it. Typically, a fast zombie would probably go wild for about a day or two and die. Yeah. Because honestly, like if they're too fast, also one of the things that I saw like very common with like a lot of the viruses that we have already, the zombie-like viruses that we have at the current moment in the world, is that they will fight for survival. Like they will keep their host alive until they're able to transfer themselves into another host. Because this is like a parasite. This is like a bacteria or a virus that like go in, kind of like the snail. There's like this bacteria that goes into a snail that makes them look like all creepy. And when the fish eats it, it kind of gets controlled by the thing until like they're ready, and they will keep it alive until they're ready to be like eaten. It's like, okay, I'm good. Like as a bacteria, I have grown and I'm mature. And then they go up into the sky, and then the bird comes in and eats the bacteria filled fish, and it kind of transfers that way. Something like that. I feel like they would be more willing to be alive, I think. Yeah, because we don't know of mutation yet, so we don't know if like they're fast or like slow in parasites or virus. Well, there's difference. It's not a virus, it's like a bacteria. Because there is parasites, and then there's bacteria, and there's also fungi. The one that's affecting the ant is the fungi. Then we have, and then we have quite a few bacteria affecting. The one affecting the zombie deer is a virus. I do remember that. Well, I wrote that a long time ago. I wrote that like year. I did the research like almost a year and a half ago. So, oh my god, almost like 2 years ago. Damn. No, that's crazy. Anyways, maybe I'll share it one day. But yeah, that was like stuff I did research on. Anyway, back to this. Strong says they don't feel any pain. I don't know about strong. I feel like they would be like average strength because, like I said, the virus wouldn't want to harm its host without infecting others first. Like the main goal of this virus, because we don't know this yet, but the main goal of this virus is to spread it to everywhere, to everybody. So I think average or lower or low strength. So they don't want to, because we have they can't heal. They can't heal. Uh, so they can't heal because their bodies are technically dead. They are only sustaining on other human flesh or blood or anything that they can eat, but they don't really try to eat. So no healing. They don't want to destroy their body, so they're like trying to control it a little bit. And they should die shortly. I feel like that would be like a. I feel like that would be like depending on the zombie, right? Because I'm thinking, what if there was a zombie? Like, what if somebody on drugs did get affected, did get infected? Then they would have like the out of control effect of the drugs in their brains, but they also have this bacteria telling them to eat everybody. So it's kind of like, brr, 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 brr. Yeah, because if everybody died in like 2 days, no, there's no spread. Because you could just wait out for 2 days and then no, nothing. Just wait out. Yeah, you would just wait out for 2 days and and then like every zombie would die. So I don't think like I said, the main goal of the virus is to like spread itself to other hosts. Yes. Now, a way I can see this happening, like in real life, realistically, is I think like I think we would create, like us as humans, we would create this virus. I think. Okay, hold on. Let me take a sip of water. Okay. Um, the virus will take over the host, but it will not be able to control him. So receptors currently blocked. I think so. Like I feel like I feel like substances. Oh my god! I literally just I was watching. I didn't finish this yet, but I was watching this new show that came out on Netflix. It's called some survivor, like survivor, but with a some, like for zombie, like, and we can't see that. Hold on, there you go. Some survivor. Um, and one of the things that happened there, like at one point, they gave the zombies like some hyperdelic mushrooms, and the zombie calmed down. Like it stopped trying, like she stopped trying to like bite everybody, and she was just like there, like kind of like sitting and like being like trying to do like small little bites, like meow, meow. But like she was no longer aggressive because of that. So like that could be like a way to contain the zombies, quote unquote. Nezuko, yeah, yeah, like a mini Nezuko, like a low-key version of Nezuko, actually. Okay, okay, we have established the zombie. What the hell? What's happening? So we find this out a week later. Okay, we are in North America. If you live in the city, lower chance of survival. If you live in rural, higher chance of survival. Okay, so this is my plan. Oh, community though. Hold on. Zombies with monkeys. And think it was a fungal virus. The word antifungal. I'm thinking because like if it was a zombie, I mean like a fungi that was affecting. In theory, it could work, but it would be already implanted inside the host brain or like bloodstream or body. So I feel like it would be hard to like inject an anti-fungi because you would have to put it directly on the fungi for it to work. Yeah, I think you need for an anti-fungal to work, you would like throw them into like a pool of it, like like the Joker throwing himself into a pool, like that kind of pool. Like I feel like that would, but that would also melt people. I feel like bleach would, like anything that could literally melt off the skin would totally melt. Spray could work. I don't know. I think it has to like touch the fungi itself, and the fungi is like already inside you. Because if it could work, if think about it, wouldn't you think that they would use it in The Last of Us? Because that was a fungi-based virus in The Last of Us, and you could see it on the outside, but like they never thought about using it, right? Yeah, that would have been too easy. I feel like it's already meshed with a human body. Now, because in my head, this virus or bacteria has been created by humans. Because there's no way it just like happens. It's like talking about some virus again, but in this show, the way it was, the zombie virus was created, they were trying to find a way to regenerate cells, but the issue was that they took like somebody like a jellyfish. There's also like like an infected jellyfish that tries to attack other jellyfish, kind of like a zombie. And so the guy that they created the quote unquote the cure for this to regenerate cells, he like accidentally took the infected jellyfish and made a serum out of that, and then did human trials without doing like animal trials first because they were like desperate. And that's how the zombie virus started. So it was like human made, even though it originated with the nature made viruses or like bacteria, and then they just twisted it in a human way. So it's like already engraved in your bloodstream, in your cells, and like your humanness. So it's just no way. I don't think an antifungal would work. Okay, so community. This is a very important rule, okay? Okay, after this, after categorizing, after doing all of this, we can make rules. But okay, for community, I think nothing. Okay, the more people, the worse. The more people. This is just a rule of thumb. The more people, the higher chance you will have to die. Not to be mean or anything, but like some people are not the smartest, I will say. Get a dog that'll be loyal forever. Yeah, this is true. Maze Runner style. Yeah, like it's better to have smaller groups, smaller groups or curated groups would be better. So what do I mean by curated? So you pick and choose. Pick and choose smartly. So we just can't take everybody, okay? We simply we might be nice, but we're not saints. we just can't save everybody. Okay, we can help them if they're in trouble, but we cannot take them to a shelter. I'm thinking of like there's so many examples of this because literally everybody. Dog is better. There you go. Dog is better. um. Oh wait. Or pet. Because imagine we can like befriend a wolf. That would be so cute, and we can have a wolf pack. A wolf pack is more loyal than humans, but this is true. And there's so many examples in like a lot of media where humans have betrayed each other. Like one of the biggest like oh frick examples that I can think of was uh Blind Box, I think it's called. The one where they're blind and there's like a monster. If you see it, like you get like infected or whatever. The second movie. Oh, Zombie Wolf. That's so sad. That's why you have to be sort of wait. But make sure they're not infected. Okay, exclamation mark. It's very important. Yeah, but like, yeah, one of the guys, he's like, he's infected and he's crazy, and he's like, oh, I need shelter for me, like whatever. And then he goes into like the shelter, and then he opens the door for the whole monster to come in, and then he drives the bus full of people, like everybody's sleeping in the bus, and then he drives the bus out, and then everybody dies because like a bunch 10 to 15 people die because this guy goes and literally feeds the monster basically. um but yeah, like it's just like you never know who's crazy, right? You never know, and the crazier people are the ones that pretend to not be crazy just to hurt somebody. Yeah, it was crazy. I forgot what it was called. The movie. It was a movie. It was a sequel of it. Let me think about it. I think it was a Quiet Place. Maybe, I don't know. No, it's not. Anyways, whatever. Anyways. That aside. Bird Box. Yes. I knew it was a box. Thank you. Okay. One of the things that you may learn about me is I very bad with names, very bad with names. So I try my best to memorize everything, but I'm just really bad. But yeah, it was the Bird Box, the sequel, the second one, the one that was like happening in Spain. Yeah. Anyways, I digress. Okay, so the less people we have, the better. The more people there were, smaller groups or curated groups, pick and choose people smartly. Dog bit. Oh, also here another like note for the picking and choosing people smartly. Ask for their careers because you will need a doctor. You need a doctor. Never trust anybody. The only person you can trust is yourself. This is something I live by, which I shouldn't, but I do. It's so sad. Okay, we're good. Okay, because you will need a doctor, and we can digress a little bit more about this. Yourself and doggo. That's true. Your dog will never betray you. Never. Dogs are one of the most loyal creatures on earth. They will not betray you. I'm thinking like also if you were to raise a baby tiger, that would also be good too. Like if you go into the zoo and you pick up a little baby tiger and you raise it, it will act like a cat and it will be loyal as well, because tigers are also like, felines are pretty loyal as well. So and the tiger is really good, but I don't know if they will get infected if they go against a zombie. But nobody can betray you if you have a freaking tiger right next to you. Like, think about that. Think about that real quick. Like, nobody's betraying you. Yeah. Okay. So we'll digress a little bit more about this later. Like, we'll need doctors, we'll need like architects, we'll need like people that know how to like handle stuff. Even if the people don't check if the zombie is really dead or not. Yeah, and then they come back and literally bite them. Like, they're like, oh my gosh, thank goodness they're dead. And they walk, like, literally turn around. Zombie grabs their ankle and yeah, take a chomp out of it. It's like, well, damn. No, I mean, personally, that's kind of like, I'm sorry, but you kind of did that to yourself, brother. Like, I'm so sorry. Okay, we have categorized pretty much. I think, okay, we have categorized the zombie, we have our settings, we have community. I'm thinking anything like, okay, so this is like our main thing. Okay, so we'll add up here, we'll add rules. Okay, and I kind of want to make it into a little dot. Can I have dots? Thank you. I have dots. Okay, so we'll do rules here. We'll add things that I personally think we should go by with. If you want to survive, you have to follow these rules one by one. Okay. The only person you can trust, and we can fill this out as we go, trust is yourself. Always check a zombie is dead before walking away. It's like a freaking spider. If you don't check if the spider's dead, it will walk away, and then you walk away, and then it's just gone, and you don't know where it went, and it's always there. It will always follow you around, but you don't know. Okay. Feel very strongly about that, but it's fine. Oh yeah. Try to have a smaller group. The less people, the higher chance of survival. Survival. Okay. Awesome. Oh, this one is something that I go by. Don't follow that. What was the noise? Hello? Is anybody there? No. Don't be like the stupid people in the horror movies. Don't. Let me put that on. Don't check out noises. Hold on. Don't be stupid. That's gonna be my first rule. Don't be stupid. Exclamation mark. Thank you. Sorry, I like. Okay. Don't check out the noise. Simply don't. I feel like sometimes you have to tell people. Sometimes you have to tell them, like, think smartly. Think smartly, okay? Don't worry. Alrighty. What else do we have here? Okay. Oh, pick a smart base. And then we're gonna say, think about location. Don't vote for zombie bandits. That's crazy. That's great. No, no. If you're falling for a zombie buddy, you're gonna be stupid. Don't do that. I don't think I have to. I hope I don't have to be telling anybody to not fall for a freaking cute zombie. Like, come on, it's a zombie. It's a zombie. It will eat you. It's the moment it gets a chance. Okay. And then always be alert. Always be alert. Okay. So this is some of the rules we have here. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna keep adding that as we go. So we have our community. Okay. So we have written like quite a bit of things that I've think about or done. Okay. Hold on, let me take a sip of my water. Okay. Now we're gonna write. So we have written things in general. Now I'm gonna write me personally. This is my plan. My plan. Thank you. So my plan is I'm thinking. Like, where am I? Can I go? Happy have a good stream? Alrighty. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Who's the hero of the story? Nobody. Everybody's their own hero. Yeah. Okay. So my plan is here is to go. As soon as the apocalypse starts. Oh no. It's okay. Hopefully somebody else stops by. As soon as the apocalypse starts, well, I can't write. I'm thinking of like what am I doing as soon as it starts? Grab a weapon. Okay, because ideally I would want to save my family. I feel like fuel is most important resource. No, you know what's the most important resource? Medication. Medication. No, because by the time I'm thinking like, what do we do first? Because by the time we're gonna go, it's safe to roam around. We're gonna be like everything's gonna be raided already. Okay. Grab a weapon. We're grabbing a weapon. Ideally, a katana would be cool, but you have to be like know how to use it. Ideally, a gun would attract so many, but if it's already noisy, a gun or ooh, a machete. Machete. I forgot how to say that. Anyways. Or an axe. I can spell axe. Kill a gun or machete or an axe. Worst case scenario, we grab a knife. Just anything that can cut. Anything that can, because usually they stop if you hit them in the head. My 5 for critical damage, actually. No, yeah. Just add it to your knife. Okay, but okay. As soon as it starts, we grab a weapon, then pick the car, or grab a car, and off we go. Okay. What's the most dangerous place? Honestly, the most dangerous place would be to go to a crowded place. Let's put down the rules. Avoid crowded. Avoid crowded places. I think. Yeah, let's put down the rules. Okay. The beach. The beach would be difficult. We don't know if the zombies can swim though. That is a good, like, that is a good thinking. Because if the zombies can swim, it's over. We're fricked. But if the zombies cannot swim and they're drowning, then maybe a boat would be like the ideal thing. Live on a boat, yes, that could be a thing. But personally, I'm a little bit far from a beach. I'm like 2 hours away from the closest one, I think, or an hour. I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, but here's the thing. Like, I'm thinking, right? Grab a weapon, then a car, and off we go. That's my first sentence. Pick your allies. Pick your pick your heroes. Okay. Do origami shurikens count? No. Unfortunately, they do not. Unless they have like little knives attached to it, and yes. But unfortunately, we gotta have real metal out here. Yeah, a crowbar, a wrench, like anything that's big and heavy, a hammer. But that you have to have the guts to be able to fight. And like technically hurt a human body. That's it. You have to be gutty about it, right? Okay, so we pick your allies. I would like I would go so I would pick up those that are close to me. Meaning I would hope, like, I'm thinking about this. I was like, who do I pick? I would want to save just because I'm like I'm like too like I would feel bad if I didn't save any of my cousins or my brothers. Try to pick up and get my cousins or brothers and brothers. Okay. So we have our people now. And now we pick a shelter. We gotta pick a shelter. From there, oh, that's not it. No way. Skyscraper is like too crowded as well. It's too many people, and it's like too hard. Too hard to evacuate and too hard to like take control of. Underground bunker. It's hard to find an underground bunker. Abandoned building would be nice because nobody's there. We pick or site / like base. We pick our base actually. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And there we pick our base. Ideally I would want a military base or prison. Military base, prison, or school. Or school building. Okay. Okay, now we iterate. Why do I mean by that? Military base. Okay, I can't even type. Hold on. Need one where you light fire without anyone noticing. Yeah. Because we would need like I think it would last. The electricity would last for two days without like anyone like do maintenance on it. Lights may attract the zombies. Yeah. It's hard because if this is winter, uh, it's a little bit joker. If this were winter, we are kind of fricked because we don't have heat and it's negative degrees out here. We're gonna die. Most buildings have fire alarm detectors and they would make noise, but we can deactivate or take out of it. Taking my blanket with the utensils on. Yeah, those are like necessities, okay? Okay, so wait, let me tell you why the military is based. Has a bunch of guns. People who know how to fight. And they're kind of like required to protect you because, you know, the military is the government. Kind of required to protect you. Oh, they have food. They have food already stored, so we don't have to worry about that. We're the military in the U.S. So the funny thing about the military, like, they have mini military bases in like almost every city. They're like more military schools than a base. So, but either way, it does the same thing. So, like, I feel like just in my city we have two. Like, there's just so many around, right? I could drive for like 20-30 minutes and I will find one. And they're kind of outskirt of the city, so they're not too crowded. It's like the perfect place. That's reassuring. Yeah, low-key a little bit, yes, but if they just shoot me, you would have to go with caution though, because what if they're just shooting everybody? Then we're kind of dead. Be cautious. Choose the location. Might shoot on sight. that. Yeah, but they have the guns. They have the people. They have food. And they have a lot of space. A lot of open space to like just walk around and live. And they have plenty of room. Gotta binge watch some 100 after this. I know that one is so good. I've watched it like 3 times. It's really good. Okay. Now I think a school building would be next. Okay, so why would a school building would be good? I'm gonna swap this position because I feel like the prison is the worst out of but it's still better than everything else. Okay, house or prison? Only during holidays. A school building. Okay, preferably like a college. I'm thinking about like a college, right? Preferably a college / university. So they have dorms. They have multiple buildings that require you to have a key fob to access. They require you to have like a key card to access it. So this is good. So good security. security, and then we put in parentheses, requires ID card to access buildings. So once you like clean out everything, right? We're good. You guys have dorms. Yeah. Yeah, if it's like a college, you do have dorms. Here because a lot of people go across the country like to study at certain schools, or like sometimes it's just easier, or sometimes it's like everybody's far. Like if your college or university is 1 hour away, it's hard to like drive there and back. Um, well, it's not hard, but it's like tiring for people, especially if you're studying or exams or projects or anything really. Okay, so we have a lot of dorms. It has good security, required ID card to access building. 2 buses away, yeah. That, yeah. You would need like a one train. Yeah, you would not need like a dorm if it's nearby. Yeah, some high schools also have dorms, but those are like really good private high schools that like people internationally come and stay here for. So like maybe that, but no, we're still good. Preferably a college university, good security, has they already have cafeteria, have a big storage room, and food already stored. Okay. They have dorms. So we can have independent rooms. That's very important. Um, when it comes to bigger groups. Is The Walking Dead a good watch? Actually, funnily enough, I have not watched The Walking Dead. That's the one zombie thing that I haven't watched. I think I started too late, and by the time I knew about it, it was too popular, and like everybody was talking about it. It's like, oh, this person dies, and this person lives, and this happens, and I was like, okay, I'm over it. But I watched C Nation, and C Nation was crazy. It was interesting though. I will say it was very interesting to watch. It was an interesting watch. It kept me awake. It kept me awake for a long time. Literally, I would watch the nation to keep myself awake on my like every time I had to pull an all-nighter. Really, I got no spoilers. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's just everybody was talking about it. Everybody in school, everybody like away. I was like, okay, guys, chill on me, okay? But yeah. Okay, cafeteria has a big storage room and food already stored. They have dorms. What else do they have? They have labs. Just anything we can think of. A gym. No guns though. No guns. Which is unfortunate. Might not have any weapons. I feel like some of the security guards would have weapons. So I'm gonna say as might. But it has a very big facility. It's like a lot of room, a lot of stuff. Eat fresh produce first. Yes. Always think of ways to store produce. So if it's like tomato, we can make tomato sauce and then just eat it later. Onions can last for a long time on the fridge. This is okay, we'll put that in the list of required things later. Okay, and then we'll say house. I'll make a list of, hold on. Required required items to gather slash collect to gather. I guess, yeah. Collect and gather the same thing, literally. Okay. Okay. So this White House is good. Big house. House is better. So honestly, if you have a mansion nearby, better. Anything with a finished basement. Finished basement. Because you want to have a basement just in case any like natural disaster happens. So you don't know. Big house with pool. No. I mean, you could have a big house and have a pool, but then it would last like a week before needing maintenance. I mean, you could like drain it, and that's where you burn zombies, but thinking survival skills, but no, that could be a thing. That could be a thing. A lot of mansions do have pools, so I'm not crossing it off. Maybe a mansion. So if we find a mansion, it would be good because they would have gated like territories. I don't know, gated like communities. They have gates. They have like they don't have a lot of people. Not a lot of people. So we wouldn't have to like, you know, clean up a lot of people. Acting like zombies help us blend in. No way. They can smell it. Like I said, they might be a little bit blind, but they can smell you right up. They're like, and then yours. They smell it. They're smelling us. They know we're fresh meat. Unfortunately, it would not help us blend in. How sad. Okay, anything with a finished basement. Maybe a mansion would be good. Gated territory, not a lot of people. What else is good? Might have a decent size storage room for food. We don't know for sure. Depends on who it is. A lot of mansions don't really have the big storage rooms, but we don't know. Is a lazy person technically a zombie? Technically yes, but if only if they start being aggressive. Only if they start being violent and stuff. Otherwise, no, I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, gated territory, not a lot of people might have a decent sized storage room for food. A few rooms. And it might have some weapons. Because we don't know. We don't know what rich people have in their houses. Ever. And if you're rich enough, you definitely abandon this house in a city and then went off to live in some island or a boat or a plane. I don't know. Like, if you're rich, you're definitely not staying in this, like, nearby. So mansions, good. But we have to be careful because there is careful of looters. Because people go out to loot for valuables, even though they're no longer useful. Because who's gonna need a 50-inch TV? I don't know. Anymore. Like, I'm sorry, but your diamonds are not useful anymore. Okay. Prison. Okay, last one is a prison. It's big. Has cells to lock up bad people or zombies. So if we ever need to experiments, zombies can be locked up for experiments. Gonna rage bait the looters, yeah. You know, as long as they don't pull a gun, I think it would be fine. Be like, oh, what are you gonna need that diamond for? Take it, take it. I don't care. I don't care. Like, YOLO. I don't mind what happens. Okay. Has cells. Has a sizable storage room for food, and already stored food. Because this is a prison, so they have food already. Ideally, you would think. Oh, has weapons. Has a lot of weapons. Once again, prison. Oh my goodness, I had to sneeze. My bad. Okay, we're good. The downside would be careful of all the criminals. You never know what they did, and that would be really bad if you met yourself with a criminal. Thank you, thank you. Okay, be careful of all the criminals. This is bad. Okay, this is why, like, the 4 different things that we can, like... Okay, 4 places that are ideal. I feel like a prison would only... let the criminals fight the zombies for you, right? I was looking higher sentences, no way. I don't know if they will cooperate. As soon as they're out, they're out. I feel like only nice, kind people, like, if they were like nice criminals, which is sometimes there is like some reformed criminals, but if this was like a cannibal or like a serial killer, there's very high chance we are gonna end up dying. But maybe they'll enjoy the zombie apocalypse. Maybe they'll thrive with it. Who knows? I guess we'll never know. So, like, only attempt if location is abandoned, gone, or has less people. Or has fewer people. Because we want to make sure we survive this one. And we'll put that in italic. Oh, so cute. Okay. Like me, organizations. Alrighty. Acquired items to bring. Okay. Now that we have figured out. Okay. Okay, so we have picked a location. I think I'm gonna go with house for now. Okay, we picked a location. It was like I'll start off in a house. Either nearby or a mansion that has no one. Imagine you like break it. Imagine you break into a house and then literally that has a family. You're like, oh, I thought everybody left. Oops. They're just like in the corner scared looking at you like like, my bad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to break your window, my bad. Oops. My bad. No. Her mansion that has no one. Okay. Um, start off in a house, either nearby or a mansion that has no one. Right, like you go over to the next house, like a few miles away. Like it's fine. Um, like oh, I thought we stepped off. I guess that would like I feel like that I would knock them. I would be like knock knock, hello, is anybody home? If they don't answer, I would start to lockpick it. I don't know how to lockpick, but like I would. Yeah, you would have to break something, maybe a window or I don't know. Try to configure the garage door. Like it's like thinking, like you're thinking, like I'm like, it would be hard. Because breaking a window would also put you in danger with the noise and it's an open space that for your eventually potentially near house. Okay, so we start off in the house. Let's say we pick a safe house. Okay, let's say we have already picked a house. Drop off. Okay, after picking a safe location. During everything is cleaned from the watching the tutorial and not picking before internet cuts out. Actually, oh my gosh, back when I was like a few years ago, TikTok was really into recommending me a lock picking kit, and I really wanted it. This was like a year ago actually, and I really wanted it. I wanted the lock picking kit so bad, but I was like, I have no money and nobody's buying it for me. I kept mentioning to everybody, I was like, you know what would be really nice? A little lock picking kit. It's on TikTok shop. Get a ton of YouTube shorts, yeah. Because I was like, I would not have any trouble. Like, imagine you just accidentally lock your room. You would need a lock picking kit. I'm just saying. It's nothing nefarious. They just accidentally lock the room. Accidentally lock the doors. So, like, you know. Okay. So. Okay, I sure that everything is safe. And there are no zombies in the house or nearby. Okay. Ideally, you also want to get something like that has like, because if we have less people, it's fine to live in the house. Like it's fine to pick the house as an option. But if we have a lot of people, I feel like a school building would be the best. Maybe a school building with like gates and stuff. How are we gonna check? Well, we take our weapons. So we have picked up all the cavalry. We have picked up all of the army. Like all of our family that potentially, you know. It's gonna make noise and call the others. Okay, but like think about this. This is like a rural area. Okay, in a rural house, right? So there's like what 5, 10 people like nearby. Like it's not that many people. Especially if this was like in the middle of a work day. In the middle of a school day. If this was in the afternoon, there would be a little more people, but it's fine. Like shut up! Don't say anything. Be quiet. We cannot use any guns because that would attract way too many zombies. And if this was a mansion, I just realized something. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Hold on. I can draw. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, okay. If this was a mansion, we would want it to be like, this is the territory, okay, right? This is their territory. And their little mansion house. Okay, it has 3 floors, by the way, because it's a mansion. Um, and this is the garage. And it has three doors because it's a mansion. Okay. Yeah. So like, but this is the entrance. Usually, this is how mansions look, by the way, because the farther away you get from the city, the more you see, and they have so many terrain. Like they have so many meters of like just terrain. Peak trying, use decorations. Yeah, definitely. But no, they have that. What's this? Paint format. Whoa. Okay, anyways. Let's move this a little bit. They would uh they would have a gate around their like their place, because usually that's what they do. Oh, I don't like that. Hold on, pause. Let's restart. Like usually a lot of like the rich people have gates because they're like, oh, I don't want anybody going in, but also I don't want anybody like to look at me, things like that, right? Like they would have a gate around their property. I was like, what was the name? The property. So we make sure that we lock the door. Uh okay. I was trying to write, but I don't think I can write that. Okay. I think I can write a text. Okay. Main door or main entrance. Trust. This is crazy. This is good. This is good. Okay, trust. Hopefully surrounded by water. Yeah, I don't think they would be, but it's kind of like this is kind of how it goes. Sometimes they're up in a hill. Sometimes they're little in the middle of like there's woods behind them. The next house over is like a whole like minute drive, 2 minute drive. Oh wait, yeah, hold on. Oh, I can't scroll down. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Main entrance. Yeah, and so this is the gate. Let's write it down. Gate. Okay, maybe I made this square a little too crazy. Okay. And this is the house. Okay. Can I choose colors? Or am I just with black? I think I'm just with black. Okay. Dream house. So this is just a house. We have the main entrance. So we make sure that there's no zombies around anywhere here. And make sure we go look inside the house. We take the whole saving clothes. There you go. There you go. That's everybody right here. So we make sure we take all of our people. So we have our strength, like our brute force team. We have our intelligence team. So I have all the kids with me. Because I picked up everybody in my ideal mind. I don't think I would, but I don't think we'd be able to get to. Ideally, uh, I have my brother who's like strong, and my other cousin who's also strong, and so I feel like they would be the strength team, and I would be like, okay, guys, we go inside this house. We have to check the closets, check every single room. Um, dream house with 3 floors and 3 garages. And 3 garages is really good because then we can make sure that we have 3 cars. We can have 3 cars nearby, in the house or nearby. So okay, check closets, every room, and every space in the yard. So we're gonna play hide and seek, yeah. They'll be like, yeah. Stop telling me what to do, right? Okay, stop. Okay. Okay, ensuring that after picking a safe location, ensuring that everything is safe and there are no zombies in the house. And nearby, check closets, every room, and space in the yard. We leave with the force team. The force team to pick supplies, because it's very important that we're looting supplies. And then we put it in parentheses. Important to loot. Early. Okay, we gotta loot early. Okay, well, let's put that in the thing. Loot. Oh, what do you call that? Rare items. I forgot the word, but we're just gonna call them rare items. Okay. That's the fun part. I know, the looting. Okay. So we make a force team. We make a battle team, and then we go out. Ideally, 4 people is the best. 4 people is the best number. Ideally, 4 people is the best number to go. But if not, just 2. Because with 3, you kind of 3 people always separate. The trios always separate. Check for bite marks after returning. Always check for bite marks after adventure. Ideally, you quarantine people that left. Shelter, quarantine. Where are they? Because you never know. Because people be lying. People always be lying. Because you're like, oh, did you get bit? No, I'm fine. And then, bam, they're zombies because they did get bit and they just lied to our faces. So, no liar when I see one. Yeah, people be lying. People be lying. Okay. So ideally, we want to have them call quarantine. Have they one lying? No. Takes one to know one. It takes one to know one. No. Yeah, because you never know. You want to trust people, but also it's hard to trust people that are bound to you. Like I said, rule number 1: the only person you can trust is yourself. Like, don't be stupid. The only person you can trust is yourself. think I'm gonna add to the Don't Be Stupid. Follow this book. Follow these rules. If you want to survive. Da, da, da. Okay. Some Paperclip is the most fun I've had ever. Even better than Alien Invasion. Yeah. I like it because it's kind of like downfall. And you get to do whatever you want. I like the fact. Not like a foreshadow or anything. No. Definitely not. But no. I think, yeah. I think with Alien Invasion, like, you never know what's gonna happen to you. With some Apocalypse, at least you have a little bit of, like, as a human, you have a little bit of a chance to survival. Like, you can choose what you do, right? Okay, I was like, that does not make sense. We're good. Okay, we wrote a lot. This is pretty good. Damn. No peace prize, no matter what. No way. The Nobel Prize. I'm coming for the Nobel Prize, whether you like it or not. Okay. Ideally, 4 people is the best number to go up, but if not, just 2. If not, just 2 people. I was like, I forgot. Okay, we are ready for looting. Looting. Yeah, I'm like thinking, okay, like what's the next step? After we have gathered our group to go out and explore, we leave. We leave anyone that doesn't like, anyone that cannot fight, anyone that is too scared, or anyone that's like, you cannot have scared people on the battlefield. You cannot have people that don't know how to fight, and you cannot have people that are lacking common sense. You can teach them, but there's not at the current moment, I think. No pointless self-sacrifice. That's true. Let's put that on the list. Do not self-sacrifice. Period. Do not self-sacrifice. Just always think about yourself first. Which is kind of hard to do for the people that are very selfless, but like, you have to really do think about yourself first. Oh, is that one person falling down last second? Yeah, honestly. No, like, people, like, whether it comes, like, if I were to be like, if that was me and I fell down, I wouldn't tell people to come back and save me. I would be like, come back and save me. No, I would be like, go, leave right now, leave, because you're gonna die with me. And if I make it out, I'll make it with my own sweat, blood, and tears. But if we both don't make it, everybody dies, because we're all the whole, like, excursion team. We are bringing the supplies. Take the supplies and leave, like, you know. I cannot be like, as a person, you cannot be you cannot be selfless, but you cannot also be selfish. Yeah, that makes sense. You have to find a good middle. Yeah, the MC will always come back later when we're overpowered. Yeah. Like, think about it. Like, it's just a character development for the main character. If I die, and then it wasn't me. It just wasn't me. What, like, nothing we can do there. Okay, so we grab our people and we go. This is our house. Okay, Important items to gather. Fakes death. Imagine like you fake your death and then you come back. That would be crazy. I would be pissed off if somebody did that. I'd be like, I think you were dead. We warned you. Everybody always gets pissed off when somebody fakes their death because, like, yeah, for a good reason too. It's like we thought you were actually dead. We thought you were actually dead, Loki. Yeah. Honestly, bro. And it was like a valid crash out, like for Thor, because it was like I warned you, like we thought you were dead. Okay. What are some of the like most important items? Valuable, most valuable to get and hoard, because we need them immediately. And we'll put them in little dots. Okay. Required items to get. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Matches. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Okay. I'll add to it. Matches, medicine. And for medicine, we'll go with ibuprofen. Tylenol, ibuprofen, Tylenol. Like this is like just stuff that comes up at the top of my head. Ibuprofen, Tylenol, band-aids, gauze, body pillow of most importance. No wait, no wait. If you don't find a body pillow in the house, you cannot have a body pillow anymore. It's shaking my head. Not important. I mean, could be important, but it's not a required item, unfortunately. Don't worry. Someday it's gonna be like when it's like your birthday or something. Like when like in the shows when a zombie apocalypse happens, they give the birthday person like something they really wanted it, but it's not a required item. It's like, oh my gosh, you brought me a journal. I didn't even. I really wanted it. How did you know? Something like that. I don't know. Antibiotics. Antibiotics. Because you never know when you get an infection or like cold or pneumonia. It's gonna be cold medicine. Cold and flu medicine. Oh, water is really important. Hold on, I'll put water in the top because it's like drinkable water. Medicine. If we think of any medicines, we'll put that there. Matches. Okay, so this is stuff like we're hoarding. We're getting. Hold on. Batteries. There you go. Batteries is a good one because we have like if you have like light flashlights or anything like that. Phone charger, no. Your phone it's unless you have like the unless you have like those games that don't require Wi-Fi, I think you will be fine. Wait, hold on. We're gonna put it in good items to get in general. And we'll put another list. Okay, non-perishable food. Oh no, I accidentally erased. Okay. Non-perishable food. So that's like cans and other stuff. Generator. I was gonna put generator, guys, because if we go, also one of the things that's good about some schools, have uh like wind generated energy, wind or solar generated energy, and that is really good because that means we're not gonna run out of electricity, and we're kind of, because most of these things we're kind of banking of having that electricity. Hammer to smash vending machines. That's a good one. Wait, hold on. Weapons? Bullets. I'll put it in the thing on the top. Weapons, and tools. Okay. Portable bags, smoke suitcase. Portable bags, I think I'll take. Why am I writing this like? This feels like I'm writing a will. This is what it feels like. Low key a little bit. Like I'm like, wait a minute. What if it does happen? That we have, like, this is, if some people does start. This is literally the list we have to follow. We cannot be stupid. That's my first rule. Do not be stupid. Follow these rules if you want to survive. We gotta survive. We gotta follow the rules. Okay. Portable bags. Anything we can carry stuff on. Should patent this ASAP. Make it into a book, actually. Well, it's kind of written like a book, Loki. Maybe this can be like an article or something. I don't know. Yeah. Toilet paper. Wait. We should. But how long are we gonna have the sewer system running? We'll put it in the good things to get. Toilet paper. It's like not a necessity yet. Yeah, because we can always, like, I don't know. They never thought, every single like movie or show, they never talk about going to the bathroom, huh? I'm like, wait a minute, what if you do need to use the bathroom? Yeah, literally during the pandemic, everyone was like, we need toilet paper. Huh? Are we using the bathroom more than usual? Is that it? Or why are we hoarding all the toilet paper? No, that one was kind of confusing for me because I'm like, it makes no sense that we're doing this. Soap. Soap can always be created in an easy way. You just need a little bit of charcoal. Charcoal and ashes? No, charcoal is ashes. I forgot what the other one was. You know, we might need some survival books. Let's put that on the list. Like outdoor survival. Because yeah, it did happen. That was funny. It became a whole meme. We'll put soap and hygiene, but like hygiene items. We'll put items. So we'll put soap, shampoo, conditioner. Conditioner is it's not a necessity. Okay. Books can be toilet paper too. You can use literally anything for toilet paper. Leaves, books. You can just wash it. You can just wash it out. Get some rainwater and just pew 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 wash. Okay. Shampoo, soap, toothpaste, cleaning products. You know, kind of want to. I don't know why, but I kind of want to hoard bleach. We're gonna put bleach as a hoarding item. It just feels like such a valuable item that won't go bad, you know. A sleeping bag. I don't know if we need a sleeping bag because we are already in this house, right? This is my house, by the way. That we have acquired. It's a mansion. It has 3 floors and 3 garages and a big front yard. Gas mask. Gas mask is a good one to have. Let's put in the good one to have because I don't know where we're good at gas mask, so it would be hard to hoard. What is bleach for? Well, I'm thinking like cleaning. Also, I'm thinking like if we ever need to dissolve a zombie, you can just like throw a lot of bleach on it. Like I don't know. I don't know. It just feels like a good item for a lot of things, you know. And we can also do like further, like you can do some science like chemistry with bleach. Oh, a walkie-talkie is a good one. Walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie. I always forget about walkie-talkies. Okay, so we have batteries, bullets. Bleach is my personal one. Matches is good because you never know when you need it. Mine is working. We should get some flashlights. Okay. Any medicine that like we haven't thought of yet, because I have ibuprofen, Tylenol, Band-Aid, gauze, antibiotics, cold and flu medicine. What if we have we don't have asthma, but what if? But no, none of the people I know have asthma, so. But like that could be a thing. Just take the whole shelf of medicine. Take as much as you can. Pet hamster. Take your pets with you. That would be cute. But then you would have to find pet food and stuff. That's crazy. Okay. I saw this I can't remember. I think it was in like C Nation where the medicine became like currency. Like you didn't need like nobody needed money anymore because zombie apocalypse. So you didn't have any money, and the only people that were rich were people that was like they were dealing like pain medicine or like sleeping medicine, because they were like people can't sleep because they're traumatized, and people are in pain because they're in pain or something, I don't know. And so they would, or anxiety medicine, like they would literally like they would be like trading in like pills, and like it was crazy, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And it makes you think like you're right, without any pharmacists or any like anyone making medicine, there's nobody to help us. There's nobody, like you're on your own, like if you're sick or you get, it's bad. Okay, if we think of anything else, we shall put it in here. For now, I'm gonna leave it like right what we have here. I'm thinking like, wait, actually, let's put the non-perishable food on the more food on the most valuable to get and hoard, because they don't go bad for years. So okay, now that I'm thinking the classes of people that we're gonna collect like Pokemons. Okay, this is our Pokemon simulator basically. People we should have in our shelter. Okay, so we have gathered the food and stuff. Let me write a little sentence. Once we have gathered all the items we can and need, we are set to live a nice and comfortable life for a few months or weeks. Depends on how bad we are, or weeks. Let's see. Implement rules and routines within your shelter. I love the walking trade game. Oh, I'm excited. I do have my sticky note. It's right there. It's in the tub with it, the walking trade. Don't worry, I have the sticky note. Guys, I think I'm getting a job soon, so ooh, I might be able to buy it. I'm excited. I'm excited. Yup. Celestia makes like how you set up your shop. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, I'm excited to see. Once I get a job, I'm gonna be able to buy it. I'll buy it and then we can play it. I'll also probably be able to do longer streams too, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, like depending on my schedule, but I have to see it. I start in like 2 weeks. I just remember. I was like, wait, I told my friend about the tier list stream. I was talking to her about it, and I think I told her. Okay. Anyways, we'll worry about that. Good luck on your job, then. Yeah, thank you. It's fine. I'll have to talk to her about it again because I forgot what day I said already. I already forgot. But we'll have the tier list stream soon, hopefully. Anyways, yes, I'll adjust my schedule once I get my schedule. I'll adjust the streaming schedule, and I'll try to have like around the same times, depending on the days that I don't work. But we'll see how it goes. I really doubt they're gonna book me every single day, so we'll check. You left your friend. No. It was like a while for now because we were like, okay, we're busy every single weekend. I think it's literally the last weekend of June that I'm like, okay, girl, you want to do the tier list? But no, I'll talk to her about it again, and I'll let y'all know, and I'll put in the schedule too because we have a lot more tier list stuff that we can talk about. Anyways, backward things here. Okay, implement rules and routines within your shelter. It's important. It's important to keep calm and get everyone to do stuff. The busier people are, the less they have time to be traumatized. Quite literally, like the less time they'll have to think about it, because the most horrible thing, or like the most thing that the people usually struggle with during this zombie apocalypse is like thinking about the actual fact that a zombie apocalypse is happening. The most important rule is not to die. This is true. This is in the rule number 1. Follow these rules if you want to survive. Hear me. Flashbang Joe, thank you for the subscription. Yay! Thank you. I always get jump scared by the notifications. My goodness. Okay, May. Implementing rules and routines within your shelter is important to keep calm and everyone to do stuff. Yeah, we cannot let them like worry about what is happening on the outside of the shelter. Yay. Okay. Um wait, I need to indent this. Yippee. Okay. Yippee. 8 out of 10. We're almost there for the goal. Yay. Yup. Okay. So now that we have, I'm thinking, okay, now that we have gathered all of our supplies and we have our house. I think it's time that we make sure who do we have in the shelter. So let me see. Okay, I think I'm gonna make an intent here. It's important to have people you trust. Within your living space. So someone we can trust, okay? Someone we can be with, someone we can trust. As well as competent. No, as use. I don't want to be like useful people, but like as people who are diverse with their knowledge, or have a diverse knowledge. Have a diverse knowledge. Okay. Need someone to lead us? Yeah. I mean, technically, okay. If you set up the shelter, you are kind of low-key taking care of leading. Like, this is your shelter. This is your group of people. So you are taking the role of leader, but not everyone wants to lead. Not everyone wants to like be not everyone wants to be the leader, which is understandable. It's like being tank on a game. Not everybody wants to tank because if all the responsibility, every single decision falls on you, and if something goes wrong, it's your fault. And that's the worst part about being a leader. It's so much. It's very mentally exhausting. But no, that's why it's important to have people you trust within your living space, as well as people who have diverse knowledge. Make sure you pick and choose your community very carefully. Okay, so now I am making a list of people I want to have. Yay! So we can have people like family members that you like, but only the ones you like. Family members that you like. Then, if you don't like them, you will be struggling and you will suffer. Me, okay. Okay, wait for the list. Hold on. So we have family members. Goodness, I can't spell. Family members that you like. Yeah. Guys, if you have people that you don't like in this shelter, you will go insane. As leader, personally. People you trust. So if you can trust you can trust with your life. This is a life and death situation. So if you trust somebody with your life, they can be in this shelter, right? Your bestie, yeah. Although it will be hard. I'm thinking like, damn, all of my friends live so far away from me now. They're like hours away. So if they're not getting their own shelter, they would have to travel like 5 to 10 hours just to get to me. Yeah, so I would say like I think friends fall under the category of people you can trust with your life. If you can trust your friends with your life, then they fall under that category. Let me think. My favorite actor or actress? No way! No way! I bet you they have their own island or boat or I don't know spaceship. Uh, to go out and like survive. They do not want to be in your little tiny house of 3 floors and 3 garages. Unfortunately, uh, I can promise they if they made it out, they made it out, and they're not coming back. Unfortunately for us. Okay, so but also people we need doctors. Doctors? Yes, medical professionals. Hey, if your favorite actor or actress is a doctor, I will say no. You might wanna. Oh my god, it's like that one. I forgot what movie it was, but they went to go get the president. They were going to go see the president or something. I don't know what it was, but yeah, maybe you just go see the president, not the United States president. I wouldn't even get close to him, but yeah. Doctor House? No way. Okay, so you get doctors. We need doctors. I think nurses would be really nice to have. We need. Mm, hear me out. Um, web dev, web development people, or IT. No, and IT people. We need like people that can control like Wi-Fi, uh, computers, anything that might have to do with like world, because you never know what is useful on the internet, or like what if they can set up your own Wi-Fi and then you are the only person in the world with Wi-Fi. Ooh. While the internet is down. Well, it wouldn't be down if they set it up, right? Because the technically, like thinking about it, the satellites would be up and running for quite a bit. Like maybe 5 years, I think, without any maintenance, they can be up and running. Uh, I'm not really sure the specific numbers, but we can have Wi-Fi for quite a little bit longer. At least until we get everybody that we want into our shelter, and then we can create our own little house. And this is why we upgrade from our house into the school building. This is when we upgrade it. Once we have more people and we start like building and stuff, we can upgrade our shelter. Ping, buy the upgrade. No, we move everything. We do like all the good stuff, and then we move to a nearby school building. Yeah, a school building or military base, but at this point, I don't trust military base that much because they might shoot you on sight. And prisons, unless the criminals are out of there or not there anymore. I wouldn't trust to go there to the prison. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so web development or IT people, hear me out. Also pharmacist slash chemist. Pharmacist slash chemist. They could have some sort of chance along with side with the doctors to figure out a cure for this thing, but also they make medicine. The thing we need medicine. So if they can make some sort of medicine, we get good stuff. Can I? That's a scientist here. I know, right? If we were starting in LA, you would have a higher chance of getting a NASA scientist. Like, simply pull up to the NASA and be like, hey guys, so who wants to come to my shelter? No, no. Anybody? And if they haven't all been turned into zombies, of course. That would be unfortunate. But that could be a thing. Okay, who else? I'm thinking. You know, actually, having a few construction people would not be bad. Because construction, okay, hear me out on this one. Construction people are one of the few nice, like, they're a few of the nicest people I have ever met. I haven't met like a construction person that's not like, that's like really bad, like, what do you call that? Like personality, like they don't have a bad personality, most of them. So you would have to choose like a good one. But they also are strong and they have knowledge on how to build. So if you need to expand or fix anything in your 3-floor house and 3 garages house, you have a construction people. you have the people that know how to do it, right? They're like, okay, we're gonna need like this material and this is how we can do this, or anything like that's like that. Electricians or engineers. Engineers can do pretty much it. Like, they just read a book and they can figure out the electricians work. But engineers would be good too. Plumber. We can have a plumber too. I think. Yeah, a plumber plus HVAC. Anyone that knows how to plumber and HVAC, you're in. We're taking people's portfolios. Okay, guys. Whose resume is next? Let me see. Oh, okay. You can plumber and HVAC. Okay, you're in. From Ben 10. No way. From Ben 10. Ben 10 and his watch. We can get the watch. Anyway. Okay. Okay, so this is a pretty good list. I'm like, oh, gardener. Hey, we have such a good front and backyard. We need to plant some little plants, right? Like, we need tomatoes or like, I don't know, onions, literally anything that can be planted on the front or backyard. You know? Yeah, we gotta get our own farm. Gardener slash farmer, actually. That would be good. Okay. At least one of each would be really good. 2 of each would be amazing. Because then, you know, if one of them goes missing, we have another one. But but no. In all honesty, this is good. It's good. Plus, they keep each other company. They have somebody like in the same mindset to think. Also, we have to make sure we can trust these people. We cannot be letting in crazies into our house. It would be really, really bad because you never know when somebody wants to be like, haha, let me open the door for the zombies. Huh? Do not do that. No, that was literally what happened. Like in a show I was watching. This guy is like, the zombies are here to bring us to a better life. And he goes outside. He's like, guys, I'm here. Come here, eat me. I was like, what? Like, you have to let them eat you. What? Collecting everything before the final boss. Yeah, we gotta like hit all the checkpoints. But yeah, we have I think we have everything good. We have our doctors and nurses, IT, pharmacists, construction people, electricians, plumber, HVAC, gardener, farmer for our gardens. We have family members that we like, just in case we need somebody to make us laugh. It's like the jester, you know? That's who they are. Like, and hey, plus points if your family members are one of the following on the below. Plus points. Because then you don't have to get more people into it. And the random guy you found along the way, no, 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 no. We cannot let them in. We'll be like, oh, it's time for us to part. I hope you find a shelter. I'm gonna go find a shelter too. And then you don't let them know that you have a shelter. Unless they're really good or one of the following people over here in our list, then you're like, you have to subtly, oh my god, you have to like quietly, like, um, subtly, oh my god, let it, ask them what do they do, like, they're like, so, before, you know, this whole thing happened, what did you do as a living? Just wondering. Just wondering. I just want to know. Oh, you're a doctor. You don't say. Really? And then you're like, I don't have any doctors in my... I don't have that Pokemon yet. And so... you're like, well, you know, I have this shelter. And it has quite a few people, but we're really good. Character has loyalty 100. Hey, if the random guy you find along the way has loyalty 100 and they become... like, if they know how to fight, I wouldn't mind that. Know how to fight. People that know how to fight. Wait. Know how to fight. And have a good character. Because this is... because this is a requirement that comes like together. It's twisted together. Because if they know how to fight and they don't have a good character, it's Jober. But if they have a good character and they don't know how to fight, it's Jober. They have to know how to fight and have a good character. They have to be nice and be able to throw a punch at the zombie. Oh my gosh, like the guy from Train to Busan who sacrificed himself. No, that was so sad. But he was good. He was really good. Need a referee for supervision. Yeah. Referee. No, no, no. It has to be like fighting zombies, of course, you know. Yeah, I think that's all of it. Train to Busan is literally my favorite movie. I know. It's literally one of my favorites too. Hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I think it's also very sad, so I haven't really watched it that much, but it's one that I wouldn't mind rewatching every once in a while. Okay, so we have our people here. Okay, too late. So when we need web development, okay, okay. Hear me out, okay? Don't worry, I can fill you in. Hear me out. We need web development and IT people because if they manage to keep up the Wi-Fi and like basically hack into like every source they can get, we have information across the world. We have government information. We have anyone that's literally posting either a blog or a radio or anything. If they're alive and like they're giving us information, we have those people. So we had like the web development people telling us everything. So yeah, basically a hacker, you know. Hackers have always come in clutch. In every single media, in the zombie apocalypse, if you've seen a hacker, they have always come in clutch. They're like, so I found this thing and I made it into a whole radio. So now we made it into a radio. But yeah, I was using old computer parts and suddenly we can, you know, hack into the government system. What? And I know where they have every single gun in the world. What? And suddenly we can go and get weapons. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm like thinking like, yeah, this is good. And then we need a pharmacist and chemist, you know, to like, they make the medicine, but also they might be able to find a cure for the zombies. So that would be really good. Everything else is kind of like self-explained a little bit. We can always have, this is our house, by the way. We have 3 floors and 3 garages, okay, and it's really big. We have a really huge front yard and a backyard, and so we can have like a lot of gardening here, a lot of like farming happening. So like we got tomatoes or like I don't know what else. Potatoes are good. Potatoes are always good, but we can have a farmer there with that. But yeah, so I think this is like a good list to have of people. You're walking around, you find a random person. So, what do you do before this whole thing happened? You're like, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. This would make a banger isekai story. This would be like somebody that read a book about a zombie apocalypse and then they went back like and they got isekai into the book. That would be crazy. That would go crazy. They got isekai into this book, and now they know every single knowledge about the zombie apocalypse. That was good. That was good. Okay, I like it. Anyway, so we have gathered people in our shelter. This is step by step. Yes. Oh, we need cooks. Chefs. Or anyone that can cook, honestly. Because a happy stomach is a happy life. Everybody knows this. Yeah, we have chefs or anyone. We have our gardener slash farmer. And they collect the food. They grow the food. They're good. But the chefs or anyone that can cook, they're able to make it into masterpieces. You know, and we can kind of go around like literally collecting these people like we collect Pokemons. And we can be like, okay, so if I was a doctor, where would I be? And so we could go to like first things first, we would go to nearby like hospitals and be like, okay, who is still alive? And then if you see a doctor, you would like be like yoink, or a nurse and be like yoink. Or if we get this web dev or IT people, we can hack into the system or look at the system of the what do you call that? Like the web, and we see where each doctor lives. Or we can check where every single person lives. We can be like, okay, who is the nearest nearby chemist, and then we go and pick them up. Kind of like when people go and pick up the president or an important person. Yeah, we know where they live, so we go and pick them up. Yes, I like that. I like that idea. Anyways, big brain, we got it. Okay, so far this is pretty good. This is the list of items we're getting. Let me know if we think like we're missing something, anything like that. So far this is what we have. This is most, by the way, items to get and hoard, and this is stuff. Pilots and other people like that. Ooh, that would be interesting. Ooh, I think one military. Okay, hear me out. 1 or 2 military people who know how to pilot a plane and use a gun. There we go. So they can pilot the plane if we ever get a plane. Once we upgrade once we upgrade our house into a school building, we can get a plane. This is quite a bit of people that we have now. Like we have gathered way too many people to have in just a house. Now that we have expanded from our friends and family and potentially this top tier people, and we are looking for everyone else, we have to like expand our perimeters, expand our territory. We're going for a school building now. Okay, let's write that down. Let me see. Once you notice that. Oh wait, let me do a little like PSA. PSA. Make sure you go on excursions safely and with the right people. Don't take anyone that may be too scared to fight or doesn't know how to fight. Okay. Okay, make sure you go on excursion safely and with the right people. Don't take anyone who may be too scared to fight or doesn't know how to fight. Okay? Groups of 4 or 6 are optimal. Only go out when necessary. Yeah. Okay. So I'll put this 4 people in italics because those are the people we kind of want to get at the start. But once we have developed it, once we have gathered all the people on the top, and we're like running out of space. Okay. Once you notice that the space in your 3-floor house or mansion, because we're in a mansion, by the way, mansion is running out and people are getting restless from being in one space, because people do get like very like restless from staying in one space at for a long time, because this told us a lot during the pandemic. Everybody was like, I can't stay in my house anymore. And sometimes people had houses like with miles of like grass and like front yards. I was like, I need to get out. Like, okay guys, maybe we take a hike, maybe we go out, but we cannot take a hike when there's a zombie approaching us. So so it's gonna be hard. So we need to look for a space where it's like being in one space. So like we gotta find a bigger room. Once you notice that space in your 3-floor mansion is running out and people are getting restless from one space, we can finally upgrade. We can finally upgrade our living, our base, I guess. Our base. Oh, I think I'll put more. Okay, in my rules, in my rules, we put never take more people than your house can handle. Okay. Because if we take more people, let's say our house or mansion or whatever has like 5 rooms in total, and we take 6 people, somebody will have to share the rooms or will have to live in the living room or sleep in the living room, and that is just not, it's not good. Like staying in the same space without like your own private space for people mentally, like it makes them go crazy, makes them do crazy things. So we gotta make sure that we're not driving anybody insane by accident, you know, as the leader, or you can assign somebody else as leader if you're like, I can't can't take the responsibility. That's okay. It's not for everybody. You can always be like, because does anybody else want to lead in this whole group? I give you the house. I give you everything. Just lead. Just be a good leader. Make sure you give it to a good leader, though. Anyone that's like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragons. I feel like that is my like the best leader. That's the bar. The best leader like I have ever seen. Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Anyways. Okay, so once you notice that the space in your trip floor mansion is running out and people are getting restless from being in one space, we can finally upgrade our base. Let's not do. Let's take all the necessities. Oh, wait, let's take an exploring group. Nation group of 4 people. I think we can have 5 people. 5 people to find a better building. Ideally, we want somewhere big, secure, and with a lot of space. Period. Okay. Like a college building. Hydrate, thank you. Let me drink some water. Hold on. Okay. We're hydrated. We're ready. Let's go. Okay. We want somewhere big, secure, and with a lot of space. Like a college or university. Or any school building. Any school building with a gated campus. We need something that like it's closed off. Okay. Now here comes the fun part. We're gonna draw it. Where's my insert drawing? New. Okay, we're gonna draw our cute little campus. Okay, so we're gonna do I think okay, we're gonna draw everything here. LOL, okay. This is how kind of it would look a little bit. Okay, now we take out our little scribble and we use the scribble. So we have, this is like really big, but this is a small scale of what the campus would look like. So ideally, like our gated campus would probably start with I'm gonna say it's over here. This is their front entrance. Hold on, let me move. Oops, not this. LOL. Okay, I move myself just real quick. Okay, so we have the front entrance on the side over here, and we would have like quite a bit of parking. Oh, let me make like tiny squares here for parking. Oh man, they took it away. we have our parking lot over here. And usually, these spaces have like a little security room to make sure that the people don't go in. Okay. So like this is where our security guard would be standing if we had a security guard. And then we have more parking spaces down like over here. Okay. We'll have one over here. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so we have plenty of space for parking. We have plenty of space to have cars just in case anybody has cars. Usually this feels way too big now. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that scale is a little bit better. Eek. Okay. To comfort safety. Right? Okay, so that was one of the things that we were like thinking about where it was like um prisons are really nice. They have a lot of safety where it's like the gates have the barbed wires. There's like it's really hard to get out, get in. It's like they have weapons, they have storage room for the food. The issue with this prisons though is the inmates, is the people in the prison. Because imagine like because you can meet some nice prisoners, right? There's some people that are like they're like, oh, like I don't like I feel bad for what I did, whatever, right? They're trying to repent, trying to be nicer. But then you can also meet like people that are like, I don't care, like whatever, and because you never know who is in jail and what they're jail for, right? And you can't force them to tell you. You can get like people to look at them up and stuff because it's public information. But like still, like you don't know for real, right? So you risk the chance of finding a serial killer or a cannibal or like literally anyone that would do you harm. That is like one of the risks of finding a prison, unless it was like an abandoned prison, right? You also have the risk of the prisoners like just taking over and be like, this is my base now and this is my shelter, like, right? That was the main risk, and I was like, I don't have enough power to handle that just yet. So that's why a school building would be the best out of that, because the military base would also be amazing. A military base or a military school, but the issue with that is the military people. I'm sorry, but I don't trust much with the military people a lot of times. So we have to like we run the risk of being like, are you gonna shoot me because I'm moving, or do we think I'm a zombie? Are we safe to walk around? It's crazy. Yeah, that was the main issue. Like the main issue with zombie apocalypse is always the people, because you don't know who to trust. Okay, with this school building, it's very hard, but if it's like summer and nobody's in section because everybody got home, there's not a lot of people. But even if there were quite a bit of people, you can clean it up, like take out the people that don't belong and then just like leave them out. And you also have the chance of finding professors who happen to be part of our list of like doctors or scientists or engineers or like anything like that, or students that are about to graduate who have the same skills. So we like kill two birds with one stone, which is really good. Okay, so we have like we can say like we have the dorms over here. Dorm. Okay, wait. Yeah, the blue squares are parking lots. Because I'm like, okay, you have your entrance over here. You have like your parking lot right here. This is your security guard like office, where the security guard usually is with the gate over here. Um, hold on, I think we can put text here. Dorm. Okay, so that's the dorm right there. That's where people would live and stuff. And this whole thing is the gate, okay? It's like everything is, it has a fence. It's fenced in. Okay, okay. Hmm. Let's make a little pentagon. Okay. uh, cafeteria. Cafeteria. Yeah, the cafeteria is usually like over here. They're usually like nearby the dorms, but not too close. Like right here. Let's make this a different color. Let's make this white. Okay. Now I feel like I don't like that dorm. Okay, let's make it this shape. Okay. Dorm. Make it white. Okay. How will people get out of the first row? There are other cars behind them. No. It's like they're this trust. This is tiny. Okay. So once you zoom in, we have a bunch of other space. Hold on. Here, hold on. I got you. Don't worry. I got it. Yeah. It is like a small version of it, right? A small scale. Oh, you can kind of see it a little bit. Let me put it up a little bit. There you go. Okay, so this is like parking lots are a little bit bigger because compared to the houses, they're kind of big. Let me see. The dorm is a little bit small. Okay, we have quite a bit. We have the cafeteria. We'll make squares for the just regular like school building. Oops. School building. Cafeteria goes here. School building, and we'll have like one rectangle school building right next to this one. We have like different departments. Also, another good thing about school buildings is they have a laboratory. So if we were to start looking for a cure, yeah, this is kind of how it looks, right? Class. We'll make this the science department. Okay. And then we have the cafeteria, another school building, just the regular dorm, science department. And the good thing about this is that you need a key to get in and get out of these things, and you can just find it on the zombies that we're gonna definitely clean up around here. And this is what the bleach is for. It's for cleaning. I just realized, sorry. I got so excited. I was like, I'm hoarding all this bleach for something. And I realized it was for this. To clean everything up. Okay. Once we get to cleaning, we can get to clean this, okay? Cafeteria, school building, science department, dorm. We'll have the gym here or something. I don't know. More school building. Okay, and this is just kind of like a rough layout of how like a college or university would look like. But obviously, it's a lot more complex, and they have quite a bit of things. Here, let me make little paths. making paths in between each other. There you go. Oops, I kind of did a little bit more. Okay, awesome. Okay. Yippee. Okay, and then I think that's good. Good enough. This is kind of how it would look. This is kind of low-key how it would look like. Very cute. Okay, we can go back. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. I keep accidentally doing that. Okay. Me. I wanna move me. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so now we have expanded. We're allowed to get all the elder people, pharmacists, construction people, electricians, all of the above. Go to gated campus. Yeah. They usually have like a gym. They usually have like a bunch of buildings. This is just kind of low-key. Like they have a theater, they have an auditorium, they have like a lab, they have a bunch of things. Like this is why they're big and good to get. They're hard to clean though. Okay. So we're gonna do with a little bit more. Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay. Once we have found the perfect place, when we find the perfect place, we take a few more people to clean everything up. The blood, the zombies, and anything that might be dangerous, because we never know, because if at this point the virus has mutated to animals or a different thing, so we gotta be careful. I knew we were hoarding the bleach for something. We got it. Alrighty. Okay, we found the perfect place. We take a few more people to clean up everything up. The blood, the zombies, and anything that might be dangerous. Okay, and I think after that, once everything's clean, we gather the materials, the essentials, and the rest of the people to go to the new base. Okay. So now we have arrived at the new base with everybody, the whole crew, with everyone here. The people, the non-fighters, okay, we'll call them non-fighters, stay to clean up furniture, and organize everything needed, because I bet there's like food that has gone bad. Thankfully we'll have some non-perishable in the cafeterias, because they always have like cans of things, maybe like soup or beans or literally anything. That would be really good. Science departments always have some sort of plants growing, so if we can have like a tomato plant, would be amazing. They also, schools always have like a mini store, so maybe they'll have like mini stores with candies and like chocolate. Chocolate is always good for morale and for like a good energy boost. Oh my gosh, canned coffees would be amazing here. And vending machines. Schools always have so many vending machines. Okay. So I'm just hungry, but like it's working out. This is really great. Okay. So the non-fighters. Okay, the non-fighters say to clean up furniture and organize everything needed. Well, the fighters go out in turns and keep bringing back the rest of the supplies from the first house. Or first base, I guess. Yup. Okay. So yeah, we have everybody like moving, doing their part, because obviously not everyone fights and not everyone cooks, you know? Like we have some cooking people, we have some scientists, we have some like carpenters, I don't know. We have like a bunch of people, right? And not everyone's gonna fight, not everyone's gonna loot, not everyone's gonna be like in the kitchen or cleaning. So everybody has their role, and this is good. Everybody knows what they're doing and how to do it. That's the most important part. And they want to do it. Like, this is good. It's like some people are like, I'd rather be here organizing all of these files than to be out there fighting the zombies. And I'm like, valid, understandable. Okay. Okay, so the fighters go out and take everything back. Awesome. Okay, let me make a new paragraph. Okay, once we have after we have everything in one place and everyone is gathered, we celebrate. It's very important we do this step. The opening of the news place. Of the new base. And then in parentheses we're gonna put it's important to celebrate milestones to keep up morale. And then we'll put it as a rule as well. Celebrate milestones. And don't forget. Don't forget the failures. Okay, learn from mistakes. Yeah, always learn from more mistakes. That's the most important part of survival. How to survive the zombie apocalypse 101 by me. Okay. Oh no, the thing is a little bit. There you go. Okay. This is pretty good. We got quite a few pages. This is actually so funny. This house is a little bit okay. Like it's kind of far. Quite a bit of stuff here. Let me see. Yeah, it's very important to celebrate milestones to keep up morale. Okay, gathered as soon as you can. Gather the remaining gather the people whose role you are missing. So remember a list of people we need? Yeah, if we're missing anybody from the bottom part of the list, we need to gather them now. So it would be nice if somebody survives on this building, but I don't think so. We're gonna get the hackers to like find where people live and stuff. School buildings will have locations for everybody, you know. So hopefully, if they're missing, search people up if needed. There you go. Awesome. Okay. And as soon as you can, gather the people whose role you are missing. Search people up if needed. Anything else? I'm thinking. To rob the museum, the armored swords are the best for zombie apocalypse. Ooh. Wait, let's put that on the list. Ooh, actually, hold on. I'm making a new list. Or wait, let's make the list here in this one right next to the stuff. Places to loot. There you go, a places to loot list. Because you never know when you'll need it. Okay, so museum with either good replicas, good weapon replicas, or real or not real, like what do you call that? Long-lasting weapons. Like the chainmail armor would go crazy here. It makes me wonder, can a zombie bite through a chainmail? You would think if a human cannot bite through the chainmail, because a sword can barely. The chainmail is made to withstand a stabbing with a steel sword. So if you cannot stab somebody with this chainmail, there's definitely you cannot bite somebody with the chainmail. Very disappointed in my whole life. Yes, me too. Honestly, I'm so excited and like happy to be doing this because it's so fun. So many knowledges that you never think of. Like, wait a minute, actually, it does kind of make me think about it. Like, wait a minute, I actually know this stuff. Like, I have research full of like a good 10 pages of research on just zombie-like creatures around the world. One day I might be able to share it. One day I'll do presentations of my old school presentations, because that was for a school project, by the way. That was just for a school project. I just be researching things. Okay. But it's gonna the chainmail situation actually kind of reminds me when Somewhere 100 he put on like those biting suits for sharks, like the people that like there was like a swimming suit that is made so that sharks cannot bite through it. So I'm like, that's smart. Technically, zombies shouldn't be able to bite through that. Listen, it's a shark. A shark cannot bite through it. Zombies shouldn't be able to. Unless with weapons like swords and armor. And then I'll put in parentheses chainmail armor? Question mark? There you go. Okay. That's good. Supermarkets, of course. Big ones like Costco and BJ's. Big supermarkets, they always have things in bulk, and this is good, especially in like storage rooms with supermarkets. Ooh. You know what would be good a good place to loot? Our Amazon warehouse. The Amazon warehouses. They have so much things there that you could never know what you need. You never know what you need, so you can literally loot an Amazon warehouse and they'll have it. And I'm sure they have like a itemized list of organizing and stuff. Okay. Let me see. What do you call that? A tool store? What is called a tool store? The store that sells tools. Uh, Supermarkets aren't so good. There's so many people. I know it would have a lot of people, but we need the food, low key, and they're like the only places that have. Maybe like a supermarket warehouse, so it wouldn't be a lot of people. The only people that are there are like the supermarket workers, and they don't have a lot of them. Because in the supermarket warehouse they have non-perishable stuff, and it's in a different place than the actual usual supermarkets. Yeah, that's why I was thinking too, right? Like that's why it's one of the yeah, that this is one of the plans, because let me see where I go. Yeah. Okay, so once we're safe in the house, we leave with the force team to pick up supplies. Important to loot early. It's very important to loot early because we wanna make sure we have enough. There's anything to loot, and that's why we have a list of valuable items to get and hoard. Break everybody else. We are getting things for ourselves. I was like, I we need it, right? Um, just missed that. And what do you call it? Like the best is to have less people than to go with a lot of people. Because if we go with a lot of people, there's gonna be already a lot of people trying to loot and run away from zombies. We want to make sure our team doesn't get separated, so the less people we go with, the better. But we need to loot early before everything gets like looted. There's nothing left. That's why we have a most valuable items to get and hoard list. It's like drinkable water and non-perishable food. Actually, let me put that in the start. Let me put that first with my drinkable water. It's one of the few things that we kind of really need. Then we have medicine. Medicine is one of the most important things we also need, because you can no longer make medicine, and you never know when you'll like need antibiotics or cold and flu medicine. You get a flu and you could die. You can die from like pneumonia or a flu or literally anything. So we take whatever, we just out of the shelf. We just go using those like you have 5 minutes to shop around the store. Those kind of videos. Just like throw everything into one little backpack. Well, not a little backpack. We'll make it like a suitcase or a big backpack, but not too big because we cannot carry that big. So just take the most important thing and then take whatever else you can. Matches, batteries, because you never know when you need batteries. Bullets if you can find any, and bleach. Bleach is one of my hoarded stuff. I don't know why I put it into my hoarding things, but it's there. And later we find out we needed bleach to clean up this whole school, the whole school building over here, this whole university. But no, this is pretty good. It's not bad. Let me see. Where are we? I forgot. Oh yeah, places to loot. So like yeah, Amazon warehouses also I think is a really good. It's a really good find because they'll have non-perishable food, because people order non-perishable food online, things like chips or cans, like cans of tuna or cans of what do you call that, beans. Those are like things that people order in Amazon, so that's I think a really good find. Oh yeah, the special thick sleeve. Yeah. Okay, but I don't think anyone would go to loot hold on, a pet store. Because if we get a pet, because that's one of the things we had in our list. Okay, dog or pet is better. But make sure they're not infected. If we get a pet, we can definitely go to a pet store if needed. And we can get like the thick sleeves. Also, one of the things that a lot of people do is they put the magazines on books around their hands to avoid getting bitten. That's also really good to do. Okay, okay. Okay, biting sleeve would be good. Yeah, yeah. If the hold on. Yeah. If the zombie bites, I think definitely it would not bite through the thick sleeve things. But I don't know where to get them though. I haven't honestly. I don't know if I've seen them at any pet store. That's why I was like, we could go check at a pet store, but it's not a priority. I feel like maybe the Amazon warehouse might have it. I just feel like Amazon warehouses have everything. Um, we can look through it. Thank you, thank you. I try to focus on everything. Um, yeah, but I think Amazon warehouses might have like I feel like we would be surprised of with what the warehouse would have. So I'm gonna like I feel like the top two I would go or the first one obviously somewhere we can get food. Uh, tool store. I'm gonna just call it tool store because I can't remember what it was called, where you get all like the supplies. Supply store, tool supply store. Sure, let's call it that. Supply store. Uh, anywhere, anything else? Like I'm thinking anywhere else to do loot. Pharmacy. Pharmacy would be good. Pharmacy. You can go in the back where they keep all the crazy medicine and we just pew. Mm, hmm. Okay. Anything else? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Um. Gun store. I don't know what they call, but the store they sell guns. We have a lot of them in the U.S. Um. Yeah, and then you can find it whatever. I think that's all of the things we need. I'm thinking. Alrighty. Yeah, I think that's it. Awesome. Okay. That's all the places we gotta loot, I think. Or we can loot. If anything comes up, we can always add it on later. Good items to get in general. I don't think we're missing anything. I like the survival books. That's really funny. Um, okay, let's see where we were off in the list. After we have everything in one place and everyone is gathered, we celebrate the opening of the new ACP. Mm. Entertainment is very important too. This is true. Mm. Yeah, I feel like that could be like a hold on. Good things in general. Okay, we'll make a new list. We'll call it gathered, or make if you can. Would make people happy. We'll call it that. We'll make a cute little thing here. Oops. Okay. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. It's been really good so far. Yeah, English is not my first language, so you're all good. I understand. Okay. I think okay, yeah, gaming consoles, gaming, and don't forget we have our hackers here. So if we need Wi-Fi or anything, we can have them set it up. Gaming console, movies. Uh, if we get like, oh, we can get like an old projector or something, and we can put up a movie. Yeah, this is why CDs would actually be good here. We get a CD player, maybe a PlayStation. I think a PlayStation plus CDs would PlayStation plus CDs. Okay. Stretch. Okay. Hold on. Let me stretch real quick. Okay. Ah. Thank you for the stretch. I did need that. I feel like my neck is going crazy. I don't know why. Um, yes. But awesome. Okay. Okay, we have PlayStation plus CDs. I think that would be really good for like movies. We have PlayStation. You don't even need the Wi-Fi for movies because we have the CDs if they still exist. I don't even know where to get them. Probably a CD store, but anyways. I'm gonna say GameStop. That's my rating spot. GameStop. We're gonna rate GameStop because we have all of the above. Potentially movies. I don't think they have movies, but they have a bunch of games. But anyways, board games. Board games are really important. Stuff we don't need Wi-Fi for or electricity. Oh, candles. Candles in the top. Sorry, I remember we need candles. Uh, music is good. Music and music player. So I'm thinking like CDs as well. With like music, we can have a bunch of albums or vinyl record or an actual like uh music like CD player with like music out loud. Cause you gotta always think about like what happens if we don't have energy. What happens if we don't have? Cause we ideally we do have the generators, and a lot of schools do have um like wind or solar generated energy, which is really good for us. Which is why we're moving into a school from our tiny little three garage house to a 500 building. Well, it's not 500, like probably like seven buildings. One, two, three, four, five, six buildings, but little house school over here. Okay. Um, this is good. Wait. Teddy bears. Pillows. You never know when you need a good pillow. Books. Magazines. Let's put it in only one. Hold on. Books, magazines, and manga. Yeah, I need to have manga. Guys, that would be so good. Okay. Movies, TV shows, etc. Like, what else do people do for fun? Liquor. People would go crazy for it. Okay, I think that's like everything that people do as a hobby. Maybe a sport items. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe like they want to play a little bit of soccer, or maybe they want to play baseball. I don't know. I'm not an athletic or sport person, so who knows? But this is we're talking about like a big amount of people, so get everything. If we see it, we grab it. Quick little thing. is to filter the water sources will contain the entire periodic table. Yeah, actually, actually, okay. This is true. A filtering water system. Where do I put that? I think I would put that. Hmm. Make sure the water, or make sure you have a functioning water system. Drinkable water system. Drinking water system. Okay. We put that in my rules. I think a well would be good enough because, but you cannot make a well. We're not experts in well making unless somebody up here is, but I don't think so. So a well would be really good. You can get water from a river and then filter it out with one of our chemists can help with that, or one of the doctors maybe. I don't know. Any scientist would be able to help us with that. But just boiling, okay, water from a river, a running river, it has to be a running river. Boiling it would work. They're preparing for an exam, preparing for a zombie apocalypse. No way. It's okay. It's okay because now you're ready for the zombie apocalypse. Maybe not the exam, but yes, the apocalypse. Yay! Yippee! No way. It's okay. It was happening. It was happening. That's why I was kind of like glad. The study I picked is kind of like I can choose my own topics. So I was able to study some crazy things, and my professors were like, interesting, and I'm like, yeah, as long as I tie it back to the subject, it's fine. But no, it's funny. Yeah, don't worry, we're almost done though. You'll be able to lock in soon. Okay. Let me see. As soon as you can, gather the people whose role you're missing. Search up people up if needed. Okay. So we have gathered the people. And until I keep gathering and looting resources from the most valuable / needed to the least valuable. Always important. It's important to have a lot of everything just in case. You never know when you need something, just in case. Okay. I think I'll make this a new sentence. Put it in my yup. I think that's all. I don't know if we're missing anything. Okay, so we have our rules. Okay, I'll read out the rules again. Wait, hold on. Before I read out the rules, let me just look through everything. We have our rules. We have what the description of the zombie or bacteria or whatever. We have our settings, where we are at, who are we with, like everything kind of nearby. Community. So this is in general. This is all the stuff in general. Okay. The more people there were, smaller groups or created groups. Pick and choose people smartly. Ask about their careers. Pets are better, but you know, the only person you could trust is yourself. Okay, my plan. As soon as the apocalypse starts, grab a weapon. We grab a weapon, off we go. I pick those that are close to me, meaning to try to pick up and get my cousins and brothers. From there, we pick our base. Ideally, I would want a military base, school building, house, or prison. While vegetarians who turned into zombies eat grass or flesh. Well, technically, because they turned into zombies, the zombies virus would be trying to infect others whenever possible, try to spread the virus. So they would go and eat the flesh to spread the virus. even though the host might be vegetarian or vegan, they wouldn't listen because it's the virus that's infecting them. There you go. That's my answer. Damn. Okay. We have that. We have the description of everything. Our next plan of what happens. Our little house. I'm so proud of this little house. It's so cute. Okay, required items. We have a pretty good list of required items. Okay, funnily enough, this list can also be used for just like any sort of like emergency, I think. Like, this is a good list, I think. Even like if you, let's say you were preparing for something else, like this is it. This is a good list. This is the list of stuff I want to have in my basement, just in case something happens, you know? I love me good places to loot because you always forget. Like, every time it's something important, I forget. I'm like, whoa, where was the thing again? Oh, wait. Okay, where is... Okay. Implementing routines and rules. Okay. And this is the people we should have in the shelter. All the fun stuff. Yeah, making sure that we have the right people on excursions. And then we move into our college or university. Cute little campus here. Amazing, wonderful. And we have our closing statement. Okay, let's see. But no matter what happens, let's finish off this book with cute little echo. No matter what happens, just remember, the only person you can trust is yourself. And if needed, save yourself first before you even attempt to help others. Period. The need of the many. Oh, I forgot the quote. The need of the many outweigh the need of the few, or something like that, I think. The need or the needs? Think about creating a Discord Telegram channel. I feel like once I grow a little bit bigger, I would totally create a Discord. But currently I'm still working on like creating, like not creating, but like managing the social medias and stuff, and so it's a little bit hard for me to manage everything. So but maybe like somewhere in the future, maybe like a few months from now, once I have settled down and like getting everything ready and everything prepared and everything good, I would probably make a Discord. Yeah. Because I think it would be interesting to just have a Discord with everybody in there as a community. That would be nice, I think. Yeah. Okay. No matter what happens, just remember, the only person you can trust is yourself, and if needed, save yourself first before you even attempt to help others. The need of the many outweigh, and that's a T. Outweigh the need of the few. Outweigh. Oh, there's no T there. Okay. Okay, we finish our sentence with here. Okay, we finished the book. I call it a book, it's not a book, but it's fine. Okay. Okay, let's just go over the rules once again. And just to check and see if we have everything. Okay. Don't be stupid. Follow these rules if you want to survive. ... The only person you can trust is yourself. This is very important. Always check that the zombie is dead before walking away. Oh my gosh, yes. Try to have a smaller group. The fewer people, the higher the chance of survival. Especially at the start there. At the start, when you first start off, yeah. Don't check out the noise. It's not that important. It's not that important. It's not that serious, man. It's not that serious. Okay. Pick a smart base. Think about location. Always be alert. This is true. Avoid crowded spaces. Very true. We don't want to go with where there's so many people because more people means more zombies. Loot rare items. Loot rare items first. Okay, there you go. Always check for bite marks after a venture. Ideally, people who left the shelter quarantine for a day. This is very important to have because people forget to like implement quarantine or anything like that requires like checking that you are not infected. Do not self-sacrifice. We don't need to self-sacrifice, you know? Never take more people than your house can handle. I know people want to be nice and like offer shelter to those in need, but we cannot offer shelter that we don't have, you know? This is how everybody dies because people try to help and then you die because you try to help too many people. It's really unfortunate. You gotta celebrate milestones and don't forget the failures. Learn from mistakes. And we have to make sure we have a functioning drinking water system. Plus a working consistent food supply. So that whether that's we're gathering animals or we're farming, just anything that will give us food supply. Yeah, and especially during the winter because we gotta make sure. Okay, let me just keep warm. Winter, keep cool during summer. Because those are the two weathers that we will die with. Absolutely. Like winter storms, anything too cold, dead. Anything too hot, dead. So winter and summer, bad times for us. Okay. Okay. I think that's it. That's all of it. Oh wait, this house came out back up again. Okay, awesome. Yay! Okay. Yippee! It took us 3 hours and 43 minutes, but we did it. We did it. We made it. This was fun. It didn't feel that long. The only reason why I realized how long it was because I'm hungry. My stomach is rumbling, so I'm ready to have my lunch. But I had so much fun today writing the How to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse 101 by Kay. I might upload this maybe on Twitter or I'll put it on my YouTube community. So definitely follow me there if you want to have it. Talk about armor from museums. Pretend big zombie steal armor. Yeah. Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? Where did I put it? Here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Oh my gosh, why do there's like zombie mutations where it makes them like huge or tiny? Like the Minecraft zombies. Like the huge Minecraft zombies. I think it's a mod though. I think that's a mod, but they're like gigantic Minecraft zombies. The tiny Minecraft zombies are so crazy because they run so fast for no reason. Oh, I get it. I get it. No, if a person in the armor gets infected, everybody's freaked because that if they get infected with a chainmail armor, that cannot be cut down. That cannot be cut down. You would have to use a gun, and then it would attract everyone around you. But if it's like just like a regular steel armor, it would still be kind of crazy because it would be hard to trick them, to be able to fight them. Like I don't even know how to fight. You would ideally want to get the armor back, but if they're turning and whoever has the armor and is turning, we're running, guys. We're running. I'm sorry, but we're running away. There's no way we can fight a zombie with the armor. Nuh-uh. We're not surviving that. There's no way. It would be cool to have horses though. Not like talking about knights and stuff. It would be cool to have horses. Let's put it in the community. Would be cool to have horses. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Yes. Okay. Yeah, but I think that's all for today. We did so much and so good. I keep having to adjust this because I keep accidentally putting more stuff we can handle. But yeah, I think this is all good. We finished it. I might I'll probably upload this into like I said, either Twitter or my YouTube community. We'll see. I have to put it into a PDF form, so we'll see which one allows me to put it into PDF form. So definitely keep a lookout for that. Zombie Night on Zombie Horse would be insane. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, y'all. I'm so happy. I had so much fun today. I'll definitely do something like this maybe some other time. We'll be back tomorrow with Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, so excited to play that. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun as much as I did. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your night, a lovely rest of your day. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.